Hello, I'm Sean Barry, Business Editor of the Western Mail, and I'm here to discuss the Capital Cardiff Investing in Business Potential Conference, which will be held at the City Hall on February the 29th. Again this year, South Wales Chamber of Commerce are partners for the event, and more from its Director Graham Morgan shortly. But firstly, I'm delighted to be joined by Deputy Leader of Cardiff Council, Neil McEvoy, who are also partners for this conference. So Neil, why are the Council again back in this conference?
Well, we're looking to make the Capital Cardiff Conference an annual event. It's Wales's premier business networking, investment and business advice event. It's a showpiece really for the city. We need to give businesses the opportunity to access money, especially in this very, very tough climate where cash is king. So what we're trying to do is bring public money together with private money and other agencies and give businesses a chance to expand or start up new.
Neil, Cardiff has its own investment fund to support startup businesses. Why do you think it is so important that in Cardiff and the wider city region there are funds available to invest in startup businesses?
Well, we either develop the city and the city region, in fact, or we die. You know, we need to create jobs, we need to get graduates staying in Cardiff, we need to create well-paid jobs to give ourselves a future. And I think Capital Cardiff is innovative. There are only 2 other local authorities in Wales that lend money instead of just issuing grants. But the equity angle is interesting as well because as a council we now own shares in several companies. No other council in the UK does that.
Now Neil, this year there will be a breakout session to support graduate entrepreneurship. Can you tell me a little bit more about that session?
Well, we wanted to encourage young people with ideas, with dynamism. So we're putting on a special event for graduates, undergraduates and also sixth form students where they can come in and be told about the fund and maybe just have a taster for business.
And Neil, what is your message to anybody thinking about attending this year's conference?
I think if you've got a good business idea or if you are an existing business and you want to expand, come along. There'll be advice, there'll be stalls to speak to people, great networking event. There'll be people there who want to invest in companies. There's a Dragon's Den style pitch, if you like, where companies can pitch. And there are a number of seminars as well, looking at new media and addressing some pretty fundamental business issues.
Graham, why are the Chamber of Commerce again back in this conference, which is now in its 3rd year?
Last year was, from our perspective, a resounding success. We worked very, very effectively with the team from Cardiff City Council, and I think as a result of that we were able to actually open opportunities for businesses within the South East Wales wider city region to actually look at opportunities to develop and grow.
Graham, can you tell me a little bit about some of the seminar events which will be taking place during the day?
I think last year we had we had a range of expertise on show, and I think really what we're developing here is, call it the one-stop shop concept, whereby we bring in under one roof not only a number of exhibitors that can actually physically provide advice to either businesses that are looking to grow or to also start and get off the ground, so to speak, but also a series of seminars that cover everything from social media, significantly important market at this moment in time, to legal implications, patent implications, and some of the wider aspects of marketing, all important to actually develop, grow, or even get any business started.
Alistair Frost, who is the Head of Digital and Marketing Strategy for Microsoft, will be the keynote speaker of the conference. Now that's quite a coup for the event, isn't it?
I think it's a fantastic coup, and I think it's a combination of, in this case, public sector, private sector working together, and through the Chamber brand, we've been able to actually make an attractive proposition for Microsoft to come to South Wales, come to Cardiff. In terms of digital marketplace and modern technology, you don't get much bigger than that, and I think it's fantastic that we've attracted him to this significant conference in terms of Capital Cardiff.
In terms of outcomes from the conference, what are your expectations this year?
It's all about creating a legacy, an opportunity whereby businesses can come together. It sparks ideas, sparks initiatives, sparks thoughts, and therefore what support would be available or needed following forward. I think this real concept of having information available so that a signposting opportunity can exist, that if a business a month, 2 months, 3 months after the role wants access to funding, where they go, who do they speak to? If they want some support in marketing, where can they best go to that? Or even the support that came out of the actual pitching session last year, where one of those businesses managed to get financial funding and develop a theme. So I think it's a really exciting environment where which the mind is challenged, and even in these more economically difficult conditions, businesses are still rising above the parapet and moving forward, and this is really what we want to see out of this for Cardiff and South East Wales.